Well, Charlie Kirk is a good example of that. When he came onto the scene and started Turning Point USA, it started in 2012 when he graduated high school, but it really didn't become a thing until 2016. He described himself as at least partly libertarianish. I mean, he wanted to reduce the debt. He was for free trade, and other aspects of conservative libertarian. I think he'd smashed the words together to call himself a conservatarian. That is no longer the case. He was, described himself as a nationalist and as a Christian, so I call him a Christian nationalist. And so that movement from I'm a Christian, but I don't get involved in politics. I have a libertarian, do what you will with your life, but as long as it doesn't affect me, and those are his words, to I want to make America Christian. It was not a big leap for him. That he obviously was a Christian before, so obviously he had the personal beliefs, but to move from I don't want to be involved in politics to America should be a Christian nation was not a big leap for him because he saw that, I guess, and there's ways to describe it in his own words, but that he wasn't going to get anywhere or win anything with the views that he had. Trump was on the scene. Trump was obviously elected, and Charlie Kirk jumped on the Trump train late in 2016, but he finally did. And then he was convinced by a pastor in California named Rob McCoy, who now recently retired from a mega church in California, who was a Seven Mountains Mandate person. And he was convinced in that, one, your audience is Christians and they want to hear this, but B, also the leap is not that far, that there are verses in the Bible that talk about good government and how government should run, and you should read those. And I think that if you're talking about Josh Hawley or Blake Masters, it isn't a 180 degree turn for these people. It is a very small move.